Okay, this video is going to show you how to concatenate, which will be used in tonight's assignment. And so here's what happens. Let's say that we have variables that have been declared. So customer is declared and it's assigned Sally Sue. Then we have another memory location called meal ordered, and it's got chicken deluxe in it. And then we have another variable that's assigned 7.54 called cost, and so here that is right here. Now we want to write a print statement that's going to use concatenation to print the following line of output. So it says Sally Sue purchased a chicken deluxe for $7.54. So we want to print that statement without just doing a string that says Sally Sue purchased a chicken deluxe for $7.54. We want to use concatenation to display that. So here's one way you could break it down. Let's say that you had this on paper. It'd be a lot easier. So what would happen is, if you had it on paper, here's what you could do. First of all, here's your variables. Here's your values of your variables. So Sally Sue, chicken deluxe, and 7.54. Well, Sally Sue is right here, and Sally Sue is the value of a variable, and so this is going to be a variable call. It's when the value of the variable is used. So the compiler will go and find wants to go and find this storage location and pull out the contents Sally Sue to be used in here. And then what's going to happen is chicken deluxe is right here. So this right here is not something that's going to be in a string. It's going to be a variable call. It's the value of a variable. And then 7.54. Now notice there's no $sign in the storage location because it can't store. A decimal is not a $sign. $sign is not a decimal. And so this is going to be a variable call right there. So these are variable calls. You have these three. That means whatever is in between these variable calls is going to be a string. And so what we do is we can go plus and plus and plus and plus, and there's a dot, a period after this variable call, so we still got to go another plus sign or a concatenation operator. So what we're going to do in concatenation is we're joining strings and variable calls together. And so Sally Sue is a variable call here. The rest of this is going to be in parentheses. And so what happens is, in here, the very first thing you have is a variable call. So what variable is storing Sally Sue? Customer. No quotation marks. And so the compiler is going to go into customer and it's going to pull out Sally Sue. So we're not typing customer, we're not displaying customer, we're displaying the value or the contents of the customer storage location. And then the next thing that follows that is, as you can see, is this string. Now notice the string starts with a space and ends with a space. And so you're going to actually do a space after customer just for horizontal space. And now we're going to do the quotation marks. Now it starts with a space and then the word purchased, and then a space. And then you do the quotation marks. So space purchased a space is what is going to be in that string. Do a space and then do another concatenation operator, and what is next here is we've done the variable call. We've done this string. Now the next thing is a variable call, Chicken Deluxe. Well, where is Chicken Deluxe stored? It's stored in the memory location called meal ordered. So we're going to type that with no quotation marks because this is the name of an object. Meal ordered. Do your concatenation operator. And now we are going to then look and see. So that's variable calls taken care of. Now you have another concatenation operator, and then you have a string that goes from space, for, and space, and dollar sign. All that is in between the two variable calls. That is literally what's going to be printed because you're going to put all those inside of a string. So we're going to go print our quotation marks. So you're going to go space, for, space, dollar sign. And then have the quotation marks right there. And so now that covers from here to here. Now what do we have left? We have a variable call. And so the variable call is going to be the variable that is storing the 754, which the name of that one variable is cost. Now we're not done yet because as you can see, there's a dollar sign that's going to be hanging in there after the variable call. So we have to put that dollar sign inside of a string. So we put the dollar sign inside of the string. Oops, I forgot the quotation marks. All right, and there you go. And then we can then compile it and see what happens. That's good. We run it. And there we have Sally Sue purchased a Chicken Deluxe for $7.54 with the dollar sign. And so that then matches exactly what I have here. Right? So that's what we want to do in tonight's assignment. You'll do your concatenation, compile it, run it, and if it doesn't look the same, then you got to go figure out, well, what did I do wrong with the code? And you go back and you edit it. All right? That's how to concatenate.